Hello there and welcome to my channel. When I started out this little YouTube adventure, I never actually imagined I'd be doing something like a tool review. The whole channel thing started out really as a result of a serious car crash I was involved in. It was literally just over a year ago, resulting in nerve damage in my neck and shoulder, where I lost the use of my dominant hand. I'm right-handed. So I kind of turned to woodworking really as a form of physical and mental therapy, just to kind of prove to myself there's things actually I still can do, and to learn new skills as well. Now I put some videos out there. I'm just doing little bits and pieces. My idea was I would like to try and put a video out a week. The reality of that situation is somewhat different because of the timescales it takes me to do things. I'm currently working on some cross legs for me tabletop, that me oak and epoxy resin tabletop that I put out a couple of weeks ago. But as I say, these kind of things take time. I'll give you an example. My thickness planer, the blades are completely blunted them over since I've had it, so I needed to replace the blades, and it took me 2 days. It took me 2 whole days to actually replace the blades. So things are a little bit slow in the time scale in here, but it is what it is, and I still really enjoy what I'm doing. The idea actually for me to do my first tool review came as a result of the email from Aldi. Special buys this week are now available. I think 2 weeks ago it came into my inbox, and I noticed they've gone with the scheme that's the likes of Lidl with Parkside, Ryobi, Hikoki, where they have a single battery multi-tool concept, and you can pick and choose between which ones you want to buy. In this case, the £20 impact driver caught my eye. Now, I'm not being disingenuous, it is £20, but that's for the body only, and you need to purchase both the battery and the charger separate. Now, what Aldi, under the name of Ferrex, have gone with is they have a 20-volt battery and a 40-volt battery. Now, the other tools, in addition to the impact driver, they also do a chainsaw, they do a grass trimmer, they do an angle grinder, a cordless drill, a lawnmower, a hedge trimmer, and a grass trimmer as well, a grass trimmer, which I also invested in. This was 20 quid as well. Now, you can buy the 20-volt battery, which is 15 quid, or you can buy the 40-volt battery, which is £30, and the charger is 15 quid for either of them. The 20-volt battery only fits some tools, whereas the 40-volt battery will fit all of them. So for this one, I went and got the 40-volt battery because I thought I probably will end up buying some of the other tools they have, and also it gives you a prolonged life on the tool you're using. So for this one, it was £20 for the body, 30 quid, so 50 quid, and the charger was £65. If I went for the 20-volt battery, it would have been 50 quid. Now, the idea for me to do these kind of reviews, I want to do something a little bit different. I've watched loads of reviews on YouTube for various different products, and at this point now, I'm not going to produce Thor's hammer from underneath my workbench and place it on, and then take a 4-foot fixing and then try and drill it in, screw it in, and then only complain when it's got 2.6mm in. It's not really for that. It's not for Aldi's target market, in my opinion. If you're in the trade, for example, A, you're not watching my channel, B, you're not buying your tools from Aldi, and C, if you are interested in getting a new impact driver, you'll be looking at Skill Builder, where the guy lines up 12 of the best, he goes through all the pros and cons of each one and all the specs, and then makes his decision. And even then, you'll still go and buy your brand loyalty one, but that's just the way it is. For anyone who may be interested, let's see, it's got a torque driver up to 180 Newton meters and variable speed control from 0 to 2008 RPM. I don't really know what that means, and to be honest, I don't really care because I'm not too interested in that. I've bought it because it's going to be, for me, a time-saving device. And I'll just like to demonstrate what I mean by that. My current go-to tool is my DeWalt combi drill, which I've had for about 4 years. It's an 18-volt one, and it serves me right. I use it in virtually every project that I'm making. The only thing it does for me is it can be a little bit time-consuming when swapping between the drill bit and the drive bit. Okay, and I'd just like to demonstrate what I mean by that. I've got 2 fixings here. I'm going to pre-drill 2 holes, and then I'm going to swap over my leg clamps. So I'll clamp the drill between my legs, swap over, and then apply the fixings in. Okay, so the pre-holes are drilled. Let's swap over. Okay, and we'll go with the fixings. Oops. Okay. Timing wise, not bad for me that, actually, to be honest. So, but as I said, that's only using, it's just kind of 2 holes. So if you do have to like pre-drill 2 holes, then go and then apply the fixings and then go back to it, and then you have to go back to the drill bit again, it can take quite a while. Now, if the idea is something like you're building a shed where you've got to apply 200, 300, 400 fixings, then that's a lot of time chopping and changing between the 2 of them. Okay, my next step, I'm not going to lie with you, but I won't put it out in the edit, is I didn't put the battery in properly. So on this one, so I was thinking it broken before it even started. But no, it was alright, I just hadn't clipped it in. The next step is to just show you the kind of time. Hopefully I'm going to save with having the drill bit in the DeWalt and having the fixing in the Ferrex. So here we go. Okay, well there we have it. As I say, I think the overwhelming majority of people who, like myself, who shop in Aldi for the power tools are keen hobby DIY enthusiasts. The kind of people who look at the garden the morning after Hurricane Gertrude's just blown through and see the fence panel and go, do you know what, I can make a better one myself than the rubbish they sell at B&Q. That's, for me, that's their target audience, someone like myself. And for that kind of thing, I think this is absolutely ideal. Okay, it's, even with the 40-volt battery in, it's not too heavy, it'd be even lighter with it in. It's comparable in weight to the DeWalt's a little bit lighter, but again, I'm not going to go and compare them two. It's, you know, apples and pears, there's no point. But if you're that kind of thing, if you're a kind of DIY hobby enthusiast and you're looking to do something like this where you're not having to keep chopping and changing between the drill bit and the fixings, then yeah, it's absolutely ideal. Okay, plus also if you're considering the multi-tool concept and you're going to go and trim the grass or you're going to go and mow the lawn or you're going to go and chop something down with a chainsaw, then yeah, it's absolutely really good value. Okay, so that's pretty much it really. I hope you liked my first review. Leave a comment if you'd like to. If you think it was absolutely terrible, do let me know. If you actually quite enjoyed that, as something I might consider doing in the future for other tools. And thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you again sometime.